Hey guys and gals, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. No, I know, I haven't uploaded in a bit. I'm truly sorry for that. No, I'm not. But today is a very special occasion because it has been a year since I've made my last video about Samurai Plus. So it's roughly been like 2 to 3 years since I've started working on this fucking comic. And to be honest, when put into perspective like that, it just sounds unreal. Like, I can't even believe I've worked on something for this long. This is especially uncanny for me because for most of my projects, I don't really like spending that much time on them, if that makes sense. So just the fact that I've spent 3 years on one comic is kind of insane, especially one that I just kind of started making on a whim. Like, I'm not even kidding, by the way, that I just fucking started making Samurai Plus out of nowhere. So if you're gonna take any like lesson from this video, let it be that if you want to make a webcomic or a comic in general, then fucking do it. Samurai Plus started off a sliver of an idea and a couple of drawings. Like, that's how it literally started. And to this day, just like my videos, I have not scripted any Samurai Plus volume beforehand. I've just kind of winged it every single time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I obviously have ideas where I'm like, okay, I want to do this and that in the upcoming volumes, but I never just sat down and actually wrote a script. I just kind of drew and stuff happened. And now the comic sits at 13,000 views on Manga Plus Creatives, which, don't get me wrong, it's not actually that impressive. It's not, that number isn't the total number of people that are actively reading it. It's more like the total number of people that have even clicked on it. Which, even so, every volume gets around like 100 to 200 at minimum, so there's at least like 50-ish people that are actively reading it, and that's enough for me. That's fucking awesome. Anyway, other than that, let's talk a little bit about how Samurai Plus is doing right now. And to be honest, I'm not working on it that much. Look, man, I've been working on the same thing for like 3 or so years on and off, so obviously I'm gonna get burnt out at some point, and I think it's happening right now. I'm especially kind of stumped on how to make Volume 9 story work. Like, I have an idea, but I don't know how to execute it that well. Like, I know the start, middle, and end, but I don't know the details in between very well. This is definitely the I don't script Samurai Plus thing biting me in the ass because, you know what, maybe a script could have been really nice right now. Anyway, other than that, since the last time I've talked about Samurai Plus on this channel, something big has happened to Samurai Plus, and that is the Turkish translation. That's right, Samurai Plus now has full-on Turkish translation by me, so it's official as shit. To be honest, I wasn't even gonna make a Turkish translation, but I kind of had like a roadmap of what I wanted to do with Samurai Plus other than making new volumes, and that was 1. Turkish translation, 2. Physical copies, 3. Comic dubs, and then whatever crosses my mind after that, I don't know. Now, I was looking into the making physical copies thing through like printing options and shit, and I still think it would be a really cool thing to do, but unfortunately, it costs a pretty penny. And I'm not doing that shit. If you guys are somehow interested in comic printing, let me tell you how it works. So there's 2 types of printing. One is just normal printing where you like print a set amount of copies and then sell those and then print more copies when you need them. And then the other option is on-demand printing, which is when someone buys a copy, you print it and then send it to them. Now, neither option is definitively better. It's more just like whatever suits your interest. But the problem with both is that they cost money. And I don't have money. Like, quite literally, Samurai Plus has no budget. Unless you include my PC and drawing tablet in that budget, I guess. But other than that, no budget. So yeah, most likely, unfortunately, y'all are not getting those physical copies. Unless we somehow raise money or something. But, if you have money to give, go give it to Palestine or something, not me. As for the comic dub, it's still definitely a possibility, but I don't really know who would voice the characters. I'm obviously gonna have to do at least one of the characters' voice, but other than that, like, who do I have as voice actors? So yeah, I think that project is on hold. Now that we talked about those, what is the future of Samurai Plus now? Is the roadmap any different? Oh yeah, definitely. Now, this might disappoint some of you, but unfortunately, I don't really have anything big planned with Samurai Plus for now, alright? At least stuff that is not just working on the comic itself. In terms of ideas of what I could do, I guess getting more translations could be nice, but I'm gonna have to get people who actually speak those languages because I don't want to just do it off of Google Translate, and I don't want to do it off of AI either because fuck AI. DeepL is also a kind of a viable option, like it's definitely a better translator than Google Translate, but it still kind of suffers from the same problem of kind of sounding a little robotic. And what I want for the translations is not a direct translation. Like, when I was doing the Turkish dub, I tried adding in a lot of idioms and like jokes that are specific to Turkish. So if we did other languages, I would want the same treatment for those languages as well. Because in my opinion, the best translations aren't ones that directly translate something. It's ones that get the idea and the soul of a sentence and translate that while making it sound organic and like something someone would actually say. Obviously, you can stretch that last part a bit, like not everything has to sound 100% organic, but still, it's nice if it does. Other than that, I think a Samurai Plus game could be cool, but oh my god, it would take so much effort. If I ever did make one, it would definitely be a fighting game though. So keep that in mind. In terms of an animated adaptation or an anime, no. I'm not gonna lie guys, like I love drawing and shit, but I'm not good at animation at all. Not just that, but it's also very time consuming and I'm already procrastinating on working on Samurai Plus. So imagine how much worse it would be if I was also animating a fucking animated show on top of that. Case in point, an anime is not happening unless I get like an actual anime studio to do it, which the possibility of that happening is like fucking none, probably. If it ever does get animated though by an actual animated studio, here's what I would say to them. First of all, I gotta at least voice a character. I don't care if it's a background one. I just want to voice one character. Next up, keep the art style and the character designs relatively the same because that's the part of Samurai Plus that I have the most pride in, 100%. Next up, whole show's gonna be in 4x3 because I said so. And finally, I think I would give the writing team a lot of creative liberty because even though I like the story of Samurai Plus so far, I do think a lot of it is flawed, and I think it could be a lot better. Especially the more early stuff, like Volume 1 to Volume 5-ish. I think that is like a rough spot. I think by like Volume 7, the writing actually became good-ish. Like, it at least got better, and everything after Volume 7 is, I think, pretty good. So yeah, those early parts of the story, 100%, they can change it a lot. Oh, and also, one last thing. They gotta make the fight scenes a lot longer, alright? I kinda kept the fighting scenes short because it took so long to draw them, but they gotta make that shit long, bro. I don't care. Especially stuff like Plus versus Zero, or like Zero versus the Fire guy. How did I forget the name of my own character? Because I did, fuck you. Or even stuff earlier on, like Zeke and Kane versus Plus, like that fight should have been a lot longer. So yeah, if somehow Samurai Plus ever got an anime adaptation, that's what I would want for it. Anyway, other than that, I don't really have anything to talk about, but if anything in this video interested you even a little bit, you know, I suggest you go read Samurai Plus, links in the description. Or if this video wasn't enough to convince you to read Samurai Plus, you can also go watch my previous video about it. Anyway, if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
I'm walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.